EFL will not investigate Liverpool over Arsenal match after false positive claims. EFL has no plans to investigate the circumstances of Liverpool's recent COVID outbreak, which led to the postponement of their Carabao Cup semi-final against Arsenal, despite Jurgen Klopp saying they had a lot of false positives. According to a report in The Athletic, some of the EFL's clubs have complained about the decision and want an investigation into when Liverpool discovered the information and whether the first leg at the Emirates Stadium, scheduled for January 6, could have gone ahead. The clubs are reportedly aggrieved that their own requests for postponements due to COVID outbreaks have been turned down by the EFL. Klopp said after the FA Cup win over Shrewsbury on Sunday, "We had last week a proper outbreak and it showed up that we had a lot of false positives, but the rules are like they are, so all these players who are false positives couldn't play. The only real positive came from Trent Alexander-Arnold and all the rest were false positives." But the EFL is satisfied that Liverpool had legitimate grounds for a delay at the time of their appeal and provided all the necessary evidence, so will resist any calls to examine the circumstances of the outbreak. Liverpool concurrently tested players and staff with lateral flow device (LFD) tests and PCR tests before the game, and a rapidly growing number of COVID cases prompted their request for a postponement. The EFL said at the time, having now fully reviewed the circumstances involved, the league has accepted Liverpool's request after determining, albeit reluctantly, that a postponement was the only option as the club looks to mitigate against the further risk of infection amongst its squad and staff, alongside ensuring public health was protected by not travelling from Liverpool to London. Klopp, however, revealed that in a later round of testing, only one impacted player, Trent Alexander-Arnold, returned a positive result. According to analysis by NHS Test and Trace, LFD tests to have an estimated specificity of at least 99.97%, meaning that for every 10,000 tests carried out, there are likely to be fewer